I got a cake. Guys, we reached 2,000 subscribers. I forgot to get a candle, but 1, 2, 3. Make a wish. Okay, let me unpeel this cake and come for today's Q&A. I got it. Y'all are gonna see me eat a whole ass cake in today's video. So today is going to be such a fun video because I am so excited to get to know you guys and you guys to get to know me. Before anything, I'm going to ask you guys if whenever you watch the video, just drop a comment about yourself. So like your favorite hobby or like a weird fact about you or anything like that. I want to get to know you guys as well. Yeah. I asked you guys last week to put your questions in one of the community posts. I'm going to answer all of them today. But before that, I am going to give you guys some facts about me. I was going to do 20 facts, but I don't know how to count. So we're just going to do it randomly. My name is Deema. My nickname is Deems. I'm 100% Palestinian. My mom and dad are both from Palestine. And I was born and raised in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. On my 18th birthday, I moved to Canada to go to the University of Toronto, where I did a specialist in digital enterprise management and a minor in writing. Because I love writing. I actually love reading, as you guys can see. My favorite genre is historical fiction because I'm a nerd. Oh, and I graduated. I graduated in June this year. Do you guys want to see my degree? One sec. Look at it. Isn't it so beautiful? I love it. Literally 4 years of hard work. And that makes me 22. I just turned 22 actually. My birthday is on the 1st of June. What was I talking about? I don't remember. See, this is why whatever, it's fine. This is my personality. I literally never think anything in like one track. Everything goes in like 7 million different places and then it goes into the beginning again and then I forget what happened at the end. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay. I've always been a nerd. I've never been the person that understands what's trending. I never know what's going on, like ever. Even in the past when people were getting into like Vine and YouTubers and stuff like that, I was watching K-dramas and building like a fan base for the Vampire Diaries on Twitter under the name Deemalovesdrama. Actually, interesting fact, Deemalovesdrama doesn't actually mean Deema loves K-drama. Let me explain to you guys the story. Basically, when I was like 14, I was obsessed with the Vampire Diaries. So obsessed that I made a Twitter account and I used to upload on it like 5 times a day under the pseudonym Deemalovesdrama. Here's me and Ian Somerhalder. I met him last year in Toronto and I just couldn't believe it. It was the happiest day of my life because I don't think he realized how big of a fan I was, and I went to get like his autograph and he's like, hi, and I'm like, that was it, that's all I said. And he's like, nice to meet you too, and I'm like, oh, I love Ian. Mwah. My first ever crush. And then one day my friends told me, like literally when I was 17, that the name is dumb and I should change it because it's been years since my phase with the Vampire Diaries ended, so maybe, you know, change it. So I did, and the only thing that popped into my mind was drama, and it was the only thing that fit into Skype. So like the word drama would fit, but other words wouldn't fit. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna change it to Deemalovesdrama, and the name stuck, and then everybody started calling me Deemalovesdrama. Do you guys want to know what my music taste is? Because it's so strange. Most of the time I actually listen to movie soundtracks. I love The Imitation Game. It's my favorite film of all time, and my favorite animation film is Howl's Moving Castle. So you will see me alternating between both of the soundtracks. Even when I'm driving, I'm like da 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 da. And if it's not movie soundtracks, it's really hyped music. You will never find something in my car that's a bit low because I will fall asleep. Like I need something that's like up into the like jams. A lot of the time I listen to a lot of Arabic music, so I listen to a lot of Muhammad Ramadan, who's Muhammad Ramadan, and I listen to a lot of rock. I listen to a lot of indie music. I love music that is just jammy. I love DNCE. Yeah, I love DNCE, I really do. But yeah, the last thing I listened to on Spotify was literally This Is Studio Ghibli or Ghibli, because as I said before, I am a nerd. Oh yeah, that was my point before. A lot of the time I always felt like I was really good at school, and I was very scared to be out of school when I graduated because I didn't know if I would excel anywhere else, because school was like my thing. I was good at it, like, you know. So I'm just really happy that like now I have this YouTube and you guys, and that we can just share this hobby together, because it's so weird to me. Like I just like now I'm seeing that like, yeah, I can have success in other places. You know, I get a lot of anxiety posting videos. I get a lot of anxiety thinking that I need to do more, so I could just, you know, like make good content. So seeing all the results the past month has been really appreciated. Other weird questions that I'm gonna make for myself. I like jewelry more than I like clothes. When, oh my god guys, this story, literally when I got my driving license, the first day I got it, I went out with my dad's car. Okay, and he told me, he was like, only drive to the university and back, and he was like freaking out because it was my first day like ever driving after having a driving license. And here in Canada you don't really need to do so many lessons, like you can literally do your test, pass it, and start driving. So I wasn't that good. Anyways, I was dumb. What happened that day is that I had a finance test that I wrecked. Like when I tell you I wrecked it, I wrecked it. Like it literally was the worst test I've ever taken, and jokes on me, I actually ended up getting a 90 in that test, so I don't even know what I was worried about. But I felt like I wrecked it. Like I came out of the exam and I was like sobbing. I didn't know what to do. I hate finance, I hate math. So my friend was like, why don't we go to Whole Foods and grab some lunch? And I was like, okay, where's Whole Foods? And she's like, the mall. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll drive. Even though she has a car and she's been driving for 4 years, I literally was like, no, I'll do it, I'll drive, because I'm so amazing at it. Well, I totaled the car that day, and it's so weird, you guys. Here I'm so passionate about this subject because it annoys me so much. Basically here, when you want to turn left, you won't have the right of way, aka the light will turn green and you have to like scooch up a little bit, wait until all of the cars pass by, and then when you don't see any cars, you have to whoosh to the left, which is so freaking dumb. I whooshed to the left and somebody whooshed into my side, and then the car was totaled and it spun around a few times, and I was the ultimate mess. And my friend was perfectly fine, we were perfectly fine, but like the car was totaled, and I legitimately got out of the car, walked to the side of the street and cried. I did not move. Like I legitimately just cried for 3 full hours while 2 fire trucks came, an ambulance came, 2 police cars came, and I was just like, what life am I living? What is this? What else? I love art. I love going to art galleries. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I like collecting postcards. I like making art. I can draw, but I like photography, and I forgot to say that in the video. I love taking photos. I'm very inspired by color, history, culture, and sometimes I just take them for fun, like this historical kind of like freaky scene series. And yeah, I just love photography. Okay, let's go through your community questions before I start talking about my entire life story. Danny Deems says, when did you start watching K-dramas? Fun story. I started watching K-dramas when I was 13, so 9 years ago. I told this story before in another video, but I looked really ugly and I don't watch it. When I was 13, me and my family went to France on a family vacation. And we were bored one day and I was in the hotel flipping through the channels, and then Detective Conan came on TV. Detective Conan is a Japanese anime that I had been watching when I was younger with my mom on Arabic channels like Spacetoon with like Arabic dubbing. So it came on the TV in French dubbing now, and I was like, oh my god, I miss this anime so much, I want to watch it. So I came back home in Dubai at that point, and I watched all what had been released then, 700 episodes of Detective Conan in Japanese with English subtitles. Obviously you guys can see, like, I'm the type of person that goes like ham on something that I like and ham on something that I'm annoyed by. I just loved it so much and I didn't know what to do afterwards, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch Japanese dramas. So I watched a lot of Japanese dramas. I was really into it, loved the language, loved everything about it. But because subtitling was so slow back then, like think about it, I was like 14 at this point, I literally did not have any more dramas left to watch. I watched them all. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, you know what? I am going to go watch the Korean version of a Japanese drama that I love, Playful Kiss. So somebody asked what was your first K-drama. It was Playful Kiss. I just loved it so much. I love the Japanese version and I love the Korean version. At the beginning, I found Korean a very weird language. I loved Japanese. Like, Japanese is so melodic, but I obviously grew to love it a lot, and it's so much easier to pick up than Japanese. I started with Playful Kiss. I moved on to like early dramas like Coffee Prince, Full House, I almost said Hanayori Tango, Boys Over Flowers. I watched all the beginning dramas and obviously everything that was going out at the time, and every single year ever since. Beverly Law Neem asks, who are your favorite Korean actors and actresses? This is a hard question. I think though, like my favorite Korean actors are definitely Jo Jung-suk. I love Jang Hyuk. I think he's such an amazing actor. I love Park So Joon and I love Lee Jung Suk. I think those are like my top 4. As for Korean actresses, I love Jung So Min and Ha Ji Won. I would watch anything that they're in. I love Park Min Young. I think that she's the cutest person ever. And so what's the 4th one that gives me like trouble? I'm pretty sure you were asking like my top 2, but like I can't. I love Park Bo Young. Oh my god, I love Park Bo Young. I'm pretty sure I missed a lot of actresses and actors that I love, but I'm just thinking on top of my head. But I love these 8. Fly High Neem asks, what are your favorite K-drama lines, expressions? Okay, for the lines, I already know this on top of my head. I love from Kill Me, Heal Me. Oh, Ji-sung is also one of my favorite actors. Oh, I love him. Okay, I need to stop going off topic. Anyways, my favorite line is from Kill Me, Heal Me, when Ji-sung yells at Park Seo-joon and he's like, if you're handsome, you're my oppa. And I legitimately died. I did a video reacting to some Park Seo-joon like clips, and you can see me legitimately fangirling like to death. I love that line. And as for expression, you guys know me, I say omo a lot. I say omo in everything. I say aigu a lot in my real life. Like I literally am like aigu. Like I am a 50-year-old woman trapped in a 20-year-old woman's body. So okay, a couple of people asked me for my top 10 favorite dramas, and Carmen also asked what was my least favorite K-dramas and why. Okay, so my top 10 favorite K-dramas are, and this is in no particular order, Kill Me, Heal Me, Itaewon Class, The K2, Scarlet Heart Rio, Fight for My Way, Pinocchio. What number am I on? Kill Me, Heal Me, The K2, Pinocchio. I know I said I'm not going to like pick favorites, but my top K-drama of all time is a 2014 K-drama called Fated to Love You. I will never find a drama more perfect than that one. I really won't. I love it so much. It's one of those dramas that has everything that I've ever wanted in a K-drama. Romance, like kind of a little bit of tragedy, chemistry. Ugh, I just love it. The Reply series, so Reply 1997, 1994, 1988. I think the Reply series are magical. Goblin, definitely It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Mwah, my baby, the thing that made my channel grow. Mwah. And My Mister. I really loved My Mister. I thought My Mister was such a different K-drama. I thought it was just a breath of fresh air. Loved it. And my least favorite K-dramas. My least favorite K-dramas are the ones that I could not finish, basically. Let's see. Let's look at some lists online so I can remember which ones I really did not like. I didn't like Cheese in the Trap. It was weird. I couldn't get into it at all. I didn't like the storyline. I didn't understand the point of it, to be honest, so I dropped it so fast. I didn't like the chemistry in Encounter. I love Park Bo-gum. Bo-gummy is my heart. But I didn't see their chemistry in Encounter at all, honestly. Manal Travels, mwah, I love you. I know you on TikTok. He said, who would you cast in a K-drama about your life? Me? K-drama about my life. Honestly, I think that the K-drama character I relate the most to is Park Min Young's character in What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, because she's on her job 24/7. Really don't know any other character that I would relate to as much as her. So in my very fairy tale life, I would obviously cast Park Min Young. Who wouldn't want to be Park Min Young? Tutu Foot asks, I want to ask your favorite K-pop group and when you started listening to them and which song. After I watched my first K-drama, which was Playful Kiss, I got into Kim Hyun Jung, who was in SS 501. So that was my first ever group, and I think my first song by them was Your Man. 501. I also got into Super Junior. I got into B. I had fun. I freaking love FT Island. I think FT Island is one of my favorite groups of all time, just because I am in love with and will forever be in love with Lee Hong-gi, because I love his voice. But I think nowadays, like, what I would be most listening to is, I listen to a lot of OSTs lately, and I listen to a lot of AOMG and some J Park and Loco, but I think my favorite band is FT Island for sure. Terry Shipper says, love your content. I'm so glad I can be here to see your channel go. Mwah, I love you too. What is your ethnicity? I'm Palestinian. I am Arab. Joe Schmo asks, what K-drama character gives off the most crackhead energy? Definitely Ryoni in Kill Me, Heal Me. The guy was literally just like, he is me, to be honest. Like, he was freaked out half of the time in the drama, and if he wasn't freaked out, he was yelling. I loved him. My Barely says, I want to ask, are you also a fan of Kim Soo-hyun? Obviously, I love Kim Soo-hyun. I loved him in My Love from Another Star. I hated how he got so much hate for that movie he made with Angel Sully. may she rest in peace, a few years ago. He got a lot of hate for it, and then I think he went to the army afterwards or something like that. So thank God everybody forgot about that. Padma Chodonim asks the most overrated and the most underrated K-dramas. I think that the most overrated K-drama was The Eras, definitely. Okay, it was nice when it first came out for sure, but I don't think it should have gotten the hype that it did. Obviously it got it because the cast was really famous. Like there was literally nobody in the cast that wasn't, but I also don't think it was worth all of that hype. And I think the most underrated K-drama is A Beautiful Mind. I love A Beautiful Mind. I thought it was so beautifully written, so good. I don't think it gets the love that it deserves. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you all so very much, and I cannot wait to make more content with you guys, for you guys. And yeah, I hope that you will continue watching my channel and stay here, and I promise to make more content that makes us all a good community, and you will never be lonely watching your K-dramas because I'm gonna be here for you. Love you guys. Bye.